Welcome back everyone. Today I want to talk to you about nailing your contest prep and the reason why you may be losing body parts or not quite getting your contest prep nailed down. Now, there's various different variables that can come into, first and foremost, planning your contest prep, but secondly and most importantly, nailing your contest prep. Now, number one mistake people make is not giving themselves an adequate time to get in shape. The reason why people often lose the weakest body parts is not down to the prep itself. It's not down to getting into the nitty-gritty and getting in shape. It's simply not giving themselves enough time to actually take all the body fat off. So, when it comes to periodizing your contest prep, the most important variable is being honest with yourself, looking at your body fat levels and understanding roughly how much you have to lose. And then you calculate the amount of body weight you have to lose versus the time that you are planning for your contest prep. So for example, if you know you have 50 pounds to lose, and trust me, 50 pounds is someone not really too far out of shape, especially the big individuals. This would mean if you try to do that over a 12-week period, it would mean having a rate of loss of 4.16 pounds per week, which on paper does not sound like much, but believe me now, doing this over a 12-week period and dropping at such a fast pace is what will lead to you losing your body parts and losing muscle tissue. As a reference point, guys, the longer you take, the less tissue you will lose, because the longer you take, the less harsh the deficit actually is. The less harsh the deficit, the more chance you have to uphold your lifts and strength. The more you uphold your lifts and strength in the gym, the more muscle tissue you will retain. What built the muscle tissue will also make it stay there. Now, the way I like to periodize a contest prep is initially, the first 5 weeks of contest prep, I like to have a higher rate of loss. Reason for that is I am always able to lose more body fat. When you simply hold more body fat, it's much easier and your body will not experience any negative adaptations with doing so. The leaner you get, that is when you take a shift and reduce your deficit and then look to have a smaller rate of loss over a longer period of time. So as a reference point, the first 5 weeks of the prep person for myself, I would look to drop around 16 to 20 pounds of body weight. Thereafter that, the following 18 weeks, I will be looking at roughly 1.5 to 2 pounds rate of loss. Now, knowing that time frame and knowing the time I have versus the body fat I need to drop, this gives me an ideal opportunity to protect my muscle, to protect my strength, and still give myself adequate time to be contest ready. Now, the way you should plan your timelines and the time frame of your contest prep, you should always add an extra week to 2 weeks as a buffer time. The reason for that is the final week of your contest prep should not be used as fat loss. The final week of contest prep should be used to not only drop fatigue, but also peak correctly. Now, a huge part of peaking process is allowing your body to drop fatigue and get fresh. If you are tired and your body is fatigued, the food you take in that most people assume is going to carb them up doesn't actually do anything for carving up. All it does is your body processes that food and utilizes the ATP. Now, in simple terms, your body will process all that food and use it as energy, and you will likely drop body weight of crazy high amounts of carbohydrates. Now, when you are carbing up, your body weight should rise. And if it does not rise, when enter the peak week and increase the food, sometimes the body weight will even hold and drop slightly as they drop water retention. But the look changes significantly. And that is what you have to look for. And this is when an experienced coach will always come in handy to be able to assess your physique and be able to see what is happening in life process. It is your duty to step on stage in condition. I would never put a client on stage out of shape, and I'm seeing far too many people step on stage in not just not nailing the mark, but in what I would deem as off-season condition. It is not acceptable, and in my opinion, in a fashion, it's somewhat disrespectful to the guys that actually put the work in and adhere and actually get in shape, because let me tell you, getting in shape is hard. Contest prep is hard, and having adherence to be able to execute a contest prep throughout an off season is even harder. Calculate how much body weight you roughly have to lose and then calculate the time frame you have versus how much you're looking for to drop each week. Now, if you are leaner and you know you can get in shape easier, you may not need as long. If you are an individual that doesn't necessarily get in shape so easy, give yourself more time to be able to get fat free. And take some pride in your execution and take some pride in the package that you bring on stage, guys. Hope this video helped, guys. If you have any questions, pop them below. And anything you want me to delve into deeper, let me know and I'll get stuck into that, guys. Thank you so much. Take care and peace out for now.